The realm, that's what Satan's world is. It's the realm of time. And Satan is always going to be 10 steps ahead of you. That's what's scary, and and when you're paranoid and you realize this, damn, Satan's got you. Because you got no more fucking grounded love. You're a paranoid. So everything you're going to say is you're going to be speaking for the beast. I'm not paranoid. I'm talking to the ones that have an inkling of what that know what I'm talking about, because there's God's world, and God's world is infinite steps ahead of anything that we can comprehend. And God's not a man. God's not even a woman. I'm just using those two words to calculate the paradigm. Because the point is that you see Satan's world that we're in, and then you're like, okay, I choose God. No. The point is that the more you know, the more responsible you become, and the more you realize, I created this all. Why the hell did I do all this? It's like a goddamn dream, and you're trying to figure it out. Why is there suffering on the planet? Why do I even care? Why? Because it's like the reason why is because you were given all these structures. And you know you can do better. You know in your goddamn heart you can do better. You just choose one fucking thing. Choose one fucking thing. Gasoline. You could do better. Just think about it for an entire month. Gasoline. You start to think about it, you start to do research. Fuck, I could do better. Choose any other thing. Food. They got us with food. They got us with fucking food. We don't know what the fuck to eat. We don't know what the fuck to eat. Anything. You choose it, think about it. If you're smart, you will think about it, and you will realize you could do better. And once you get to that point, and then you start looking at everything, you'll realize you created all this to see if you could get out of it. Just like a goddamn dream. Just like when you create a goddamn dream, and you're in a dream, and it turns to a nightmare, and you're like, how the hell do I get out of it? You wake up out of the nightmare, and you feel relieved, because it's like, wow, my soul just created a really weird scenario, and I actually feel pretty damn good now that I woke up out of this dream. Same thing here. But I'm not talking about that you are the only person on this planet, or you are the only person in the universe, and everybody's living in your head. That's bullshit. No, if you did it, we did it all together, and it's one mind. That's God's world. That's what I'm saying. Listen, Satan's world is technology. That's why I'm doing this. Because this is going to fall. It's not going to last forever. How do I know this? Because we did better in the past. That's the fucking point. We did better in the past. We still can't explain how we did shit in the past. Scientists can't explain the pyramids fully. We have concepts. We're taught that slaves built the pyramids, that they were hauling blocks, and then we had illustrations of all these brown people pulling these heavy rocks with ropes, and then they I don't know, they'd all lift it together, and then like one guy'd be standing there and measuring, like, yeah, a little more to the left, a little more to the right. That's not how it happened. That's not how it happened. The pyramids are aligned with aerial stuff, with stuff in the sky that matches up with stuff on the other side of the world. That's the point. So it's like, wait, okay, did we have planes or UFOs back then? We don't know. That's the point. Is we're not, as a whole, technology is not the ultimate thing. We're like, wow, we're in the future. We're going to keep going on in the future. We bought into Star Trek. Like, I can't wait until we're in Star Trek. Personally, I can't wait until humans are integrating with aliens. I don't think it's going to happen how Hollywood told us it's going to happen, though. It's not going to happen like Star Trek. Aliens aren't going to be speaking English. Star Wars and Star Trek, you go a long time ago in a galaxy far, far away, they're all speaking English. Roman English. That's not how it's going to happen. That's how we think. That's the farthest we could comprehend. Can you do better? The point is that Satan's world is the technological world. And the more we get into technology, the more Satan tells us that this has never happened before. That we're entering into this new phase. No, this is making us retarded. Slow. It's making us retarded. We did a lot better in the past. In the far past. God damn, man. God damn. Alright, I'll break it down. Because I'm sure if there's somebody that's watched it this far, like, who the hell is Satan? I'm not talking about no Christianity Satan. I'm talking about two different paradigms that are simultaneously happening for every individual soul. God and Satan. I'm just using those two words. Alright? Let's say the satanic consciousness. Okay? And the God consciousness. Satanic consciousness is taking what already exists and convincing everybody that Satan invented it. Satan's taking what already exists and trying to convince everybody that I invented it. Because the end game of technology is an all-encompassing technological state that already exists. We're supposed to grow into a nanobot state that encompasses the entire world to create some type of circuitry that'll connect everybody. That'll connect everybody. That's what technology is aiming for. Some type of circuitry that, and look, at this entire time I've been driving from Santa Maria all the way to Avila. That's what I've been driving. Here I am. I'm gonna play some hoops by the. This is my favorite hoop spot right here. Hoops by the beach. You can't even see the beach right here. But anyways, because I'm talking some shit, but I'm doing positive shit. I'm not on some paranoid shit. I'm telling you the truth. What? Okay, if nanobots are going to connect everything in the circuitry of everybody, and we're going to reach a state where we can just tap in and get instant knowledge, get instant communication, upgrade ourselves, all this shit. All right? Why are we relying on technology that a group... Why are we relying on that when we were in a past that... God damn it, man. It already exists. The internet, where we're supposed to go. And I'm not just hating on technology. Everything has a purpose. But where the end game of where it's headed already exists. That's hard for people to comprehend. We're supposed to be telepathic creatures. We're supposed to walk up to a goddamn tree and put our hands on it and upgrade ourselves. We're supposed to be at a level where we are in tune with each other, and we don't have to live in fear. We're not afraid of a tiger or a bear. We could walk up into the woods, and we're not planning on eating the bear. We're not planning on stealing the bear's cubs. We realize the bear doesn't want anything from us. The bear already ate fish. The bear already ate a goddamn possum. It doesn't want to eat us. So we sit down with the bear, and we communicate with the bear, and we upgrade. We're supposed to be living like that. We're supposed to be upgrading in nature. We're supposed to be walking around. We live in a structure where that's the God consciousness. The God consciousness already laid out a plane of existence. And then when our soul comes down, we just follow our free-spirited intuition, constantly upgrading, constantly connecting the circuit board of nature. It's a whole next level where all the problems of what we feel today, how are we going to survive, how are we going to eat, what is there after we die, where do we come from, is there God, all that shit didn't matter when the environment was different. And the point is that none of this shit can last. None of this shit can last. These phones are trinkets. This shit's not gonna last forever. If you honestly think that the bright future is when nanobots are going to encompass everything and merge with the already living existent cells, there's something defunct with you. I'm sorry. You're not seeing the whole picture. It already exists. But you know what? I'm going to make some more of these blogs. I didn't even know what the hell I was going to talk about. See? I just knew I had to talk, but yo, the point is that I'm talking about all this cuz there's a lot of positive things happening. And if you don't know what's been going on or what's going to be falling, because we live in a technological empire and it has to fall because it's not just. That's just the way things are. It's not just. It's not fully. People are operating and we're not fully aware. So you know what? If we're not fully aware of what we're programmed into, then how can we be fully programmed into it if we're not fully aware of it? If we were fully aware of what we were programmed into, if you were like, yeah, I want to become a robot, I want to be in the Matrix, that sounds fucking cool, I want the entire universe to be taken over by nanobots, I'm completely conscious of this. You know, there's a point to destruction. I want to be the god of destruction. I want to destroy everything. I want everybody to be tuned in to the fucking Matrix and see how far we can take this motherfucker. If you are fully aware like that, then you are fully programmed into it. But if everybody got incarnated here and we're not fully aware of what we're programmed into, so how can we fully be programmed into it? How can it even fully work? You know what I mean? You can only fool people for so long. They'll start putting pieces together. Things are going to fall and the environment's going to change. And we are going to reanalyze what our purpose is here on Earth. We're going to reanalyze what it truly means to be happy. Not just for our personal gratification, but the energy that goes with that and the purpose of happiness. And what it means to share happiness and what it means as an energy to have that happy energy. Because the energy that humans are giving off generally on this earth is negative. And that's what I'm talking about, Satan's world and the structure of Satan.